This is already doing my head in, so this isn't going to go to good places, I think. Bring that horrible music down. Okay, so, although I did not earn a punishment game for failing Baba as you, because I beat it very comfortably, crushing those scrubs and how long to beat, this is my punishment game for... I think I skipped a weekly one-shot, that sounds about right. Just update the Steam stream title. Be nice if I could do that at a touch of a button. Speed Racer, my most dangerous adventure for the Super Nintendo. And I can't even find it. There we go. This is a punishment game submitted by Shadow Slicer 29. That doesn't look good at all. Not at all. Still, let's go for it. Let's try it with Test Track first, I guess, so we get a feel for what it's all about. BR Brelic saying, oh boy, Speed Racer. Said nobody ever. So, okay, well, straight away the B button is to spring up. Alright, Y is acceleration. A is to brake. And it looks like X is a nitro. Alright, let's go for it. So this is Speed Racer in my most dangerous slideshow. Punishment games are meant to be either extremely difficult, punishing for me, or punishing for you. I'm not very good at racing games at all, so I have a feeling this is going to fulfill all three criteria. That said though, although the game is not smooth at all, it doesn't feel too bad. What's the implication? I meant to jump over that? Oh, traffic cone. I'm running over every traffic cone I see. Although it does seem to do damage. If that's a damage counter in the bottom left. You surrender all ability to change your direction when you're springing into the air. So that's good to keep in mind. Can't believe accelerate and brake are on the opposite sides of the control buttons. And there's no mini-map, which is a tad off-putting. I don't know what's meant to be coming, because the draw distance is about 3 feet. This is not Pop's garage. Oh, maybe it is. What the hell's that? Thanks, Pop. Why the hell is my timer not going? It's not that we're on a timer, but I like to keep track of how much time I waste in my life to these games. Let's hit that rock to... Oh, I missed the rock. Can we just blow ourselves up? There's a pause, but there's no go back to the main game option. We'll just try and blow ourselves up, see if that brings us back. As with SNES era racers, no, it didn't do it for F-Zero. But it feels like I'm not turning the car, it feels like I'm turning the map around me. And it's rather clunky. Alright, options, do we have anything? We have normal and hard mode. Let's just stick to normal. And we'll go by the Queen's miles. Alright, let's play this stupid game. New York Grand Prix, 3 laps to do, Mach 5. Gang of Assassins, the 3-wheel race cars are quick, nimble, and these guys play rough. Make pit stops in the race, okay. Does the game just give up at Ghost there? That would save me some... Nope, no, we're back to it. Ready, set. Let's make it count. This really is my most dangerous PowerPoint presentation, because this frame rate is It's a bit boggin'. So as a kid, I played Top Gear for the Super Nintendo, and that was a highly enjoyable racing game with more than 5 frames per second. I don't think I actually owned the game. I think it was my good friend James back in very early school days who had the game. This is rough. Rough as all heck. Still, man, who's it calling a pause? Gnaffle saying that the frame rate looks like his average modded Minecraft world. Oof. Okay, come on. My most dangerous off-roading. I need that mum and pop's... wait, I'm position 8? That don't seem right. How did everyone overtake me? Wasn't I in position 3 mere moments ago? Maybe I read the 8 as a 3. It wouldn't be the first time and it won't be the last. That's just about the end of my car. I need that pit stop. Ah, that looks like it. Let's go. This is making me feel queasy, says GMJ Pick. I like to think there aren't games out there that can make me feel nauseous, but this certainly isn't evoking good feelings from me. Alright, that's 1 lap and we made up 2 positions. I imagine first place has a whole lot on us. It's just awful. And I'm not talking about my performance, not that that's stellar. Damn those assassins! You can count the frames? This is just awful! I'm amazed I'm able to keep going here. Not least of all because racing games aren't my forte, but this is just... It reminds me of my vision before I got the LASIK. Jake, swap this game for Lego Racers, complains Hamster. Nobody would object. I mean, Shadow Slicer, mate. And like I said, when we run a punishment, we give it a fair shake, no matter how bad it is. And this is pretty bad. Like, this is pretty bloody bad. Just how far ahead is that first place guy? He's making a mockery of me. I think we've dropped 100 people since Baba Is You. According to Wikipedia, the composer for this game made his debut with this game. He went on to do music for Simpsons Hit and Run, as well as Simpsons Road Rage. Good for them, but this is almost... speaking of Simpsons game, I feel like this music is almost there with... oh man, what was the awful Bart Simpson game? He was in a machine, it spun around, you played as a pig. Virtual Reality Bart. Virtual Bart, that was it. Oh, there's first place. And I can't let him have it. I don't know how bad this game rubber bands. But I shall not leave it to chance. First place is destined to be mine. There's some wacky races level of, Whoa, whoa, he's playing dirty! If this was Top Gear, I'd be swearing at the guy right now. Not me, but my driver would, because Top Gear is a good game. Alright, crank out those turbos. We're going for gold. Ho 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 ho! Get a good look at my ass there. It's all you're gonna see there in second place. 21 coins and D94PD. Good to keep in mind for when we come back to this game. Jake, the chat is a bit cut off. Is that so? Well, we want only the best for this experience, so there you go. Alright, night boat to Cairo. Somewhere on the Atlantic. The Mach 5 is in the cargo hold, eh? You must destroy it. Captain Terror is ordering it. I assume the Mach 5 is my car. By the way, there were a couple of SNES sequels to Top Gear game you're referring to. Yeah, I know. I only played and was interested in the first one. I mean, I don't do racing games, I just had that. I've got nostalgia goggles for that. Oh no, those were members of the Car Acrobatic team. That's the least threatening name. They always mean trouble. I've got to get to the cargo hold. Wait, segments that involve not racing? What? Well, let's make this easy for everyone. Alright, let's do it for real then. Okay, well, we get to enjoy this. I mean, no? Oh, okay. So I can run and oh dear gosh. So I can walk, I can run, I can jump. What was that? I feel like I got stuck in something. Oh well, it matters not. Punching, kicking, jumping, running. Got some real reach on that. My hurt box extends pretty far. I'm quite swole. Please let me off the ladder. Stop. Don't get back on the ladder, you numpty. Okay. Well, I appreciate that there's an actual animation for when you're walking into a wall. And he has no skin on his hands What? No skin on his hands anymore. And birds are jerks. It's pretty amazing that he can do that, though. Billy and Jimmy got nothing on me. are we only 11 minutes into this? Alright. The acrobatic team defeat me once more. Alright, let's try this again. Oh, okay. Alright, we won't have this guy do half our damage anymore. We figured out we gotta jump off of the... Pretty badass how he jumps onto the ladders, but we gotta jump off as well. I tried, but I couldn't find a way to climb down the ladder at the start there. What does this lead to? Probably nothing good. Oh, just what I wanted, right back to the start. Come on, speed. I want to check out what's over here. Seems suspicious. It's a... yeah, it's one of those. Speed. We talked about this speed. There we go. Yeah, I'm hoping it's a checkpoint, but at the very least I got my health back. Okay, what's my defense against that? I'll take it. Alright, hopefully I don't get beaten up here this time. Oh, well, save me the problem, why don't you? Gotta say, I'm a little bit impressed that they have this as well as the racing component, but it probably explains why the performance on the racing part is so awful. So much reach on that kick attack. I feel like I'm Ryu. I'm not so sure those are checkpoints anymore, though. It's probably just health. Otherwise, why would there be two next to each other? What a man's man making that jump for the, how do I get that? Probably have to go up and around a bit, right? The arms on this lad. Thank goodness the Mach 5 is safe. Now off to the Sahara Desert for my next race. I'm as excited as you guys are here. Snake Oiler, Captain Terra's henchman and member of the car acrobatic team. Watch out for the dust pits. Let's go. Yoshiba-san says, can you reactivate my punishment game? Well, not right now, but please remind me afterwards and we shall make it so. I got a race to win here. Well, that's a ton of damage done already, but at least I've squeaked out a... okay. Squeaked out a lead. Oh well, there goes my car. Come on, Speed. Put your back into it. Thank God the Mach 5 is safe. Yeah, it must have been sabotaged on the ship, regardless of the state we found it in. Alright, I'll just blast off. And then pray the game doesn't have rubber banding. I guess it doesn't really matter how much rubber banding they have or have not when I'm eating the gravel so much. Right, get away. I wonder if it's legal that I'm using nitros. Those guys ain't using them. Maybe I'm the one playing dirty. And as if there wasn't enough painful about this game, is anyone else finding the track really painful on the eyes here? And I play with a minimum... oh! What? How did they clear that? Okay. Well, not only did I miss the healing there, I did not pick up... I got even more damage, so that's rough. Alright, well, I'll get that one then. One whole bit of health restored. Thank God it's safe. Tomato Walrus says everything about this is painful on the eyes, not just the track. It's not even Snake Oiler that was trouble there. Alright, let's do this. I really want to see the special levels that follow. I worry about the length of the track though. They said 13 miles. Does that mean it's going to take me 5 minutes per lap here? I don't think I'm mentally prepared for that. Oh, Christ. You know, probably better just to hang back. And then... Hang on, are there two Snake Oilers? Probably better to hang back a bit and then make my triumphant acceleration towards the end. But urge to go fast cannot be contained. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You're counting those frames. Jake, please get better and get off atrocious FPS world. I don't think it's any less... I don't think the performance is any worse than the first level we were at. Okay, guys, please. Please. Oh, Christ. Well, that was just something. We got a pit stop, because I could really do with a pit stop. The old car is being held together with duct tape and WD-40. Jake, I feel that even 30 seconds of this game is punishing enough. You and me both, but I'm a man of my word, right? And if we're having a punishment game, we are having it through and through. But yeah, this ticks all 3 boxes. It's not an easy game to play. Probably would be if it didn't handle or look like arse. It's very punishing for me. And I like to think you guys aren't having the best of time either. So kudos to Shadow Slicer on this one. And how are we only 24 minutes deep? Come on. Time is dilating as we play this. That was a good time jump though. Just stay on this guy. We haven't finished a single lap on this atrocious map. Oh, we can see the miles at the bottom right. I am terrified by the fact that there are 5 digits on the counter. Are we going to do a race that has 10,000 miles or more? I also don't know if I have to place first to win these. I will assume yes. I don't like this. If I get too close to him, he's just gonna mash into me. I'm better hanging back in second until the end. I also notice I'm picking up turbos whilst I have 9 turbos and it's not bringing me higher. Does that mean... drive faster, man. If I overtake you, you're just gonna hit me from behind. I know that much. I have to purposefully drive super slow just to not get rammed by him. Alright, forget you then. I'm just gonna take off myself. Ah, oh, come on! Ah. Well, that's 13 miles just coming up. I don't really watch many or any car races. Do they litter the track with barrels? It was 1 lap? Why? I mean, thank God, but why? I could easily taken over him. I thought we had 3 laps to go. Oh, speed! Bridle and Chim Chim. What? What ethnic minority are these? Don't worry, they couldn't have gone far. I'll find them. Okay, was that Far East Asian and monkey? My favorite nationalities. I have a feeling this platforming is gonna be fun. So I've never been to Egypt. Can somebody tell me if this is what Cairo is like? Down to the music. Is that a pit or somewhere I need to go? I won't take my chances just yet. Oh, well, I guess it is. Let's go then. Yay. Oh. Kinda cool that he does that step back. Oh, okay. Well, not always, I guess. So that flag is not to be had. Please no speed. I don't know what you did, but don't do more of it. Into the soup with you. I wonder if I need to just grab that instead. Anyone else having a time of their life here? I am not. This game is, granted, not as bad as it initially looked, but it's still really, really bad. These platforming sections are considerably more enjoyable than the racing section. And as platformers go, it's really bad. Oh my god, right. Let's have less of that right now. Okay. That made about as much sense as it looked like. Alright. It's my racially sensitive friends. God, they're hideous. No time for thanks now. I have a race. Jeez, okay. Mythical Islands Tour. 18 miles of dealing with Robo Racer here. He has one thing in mind. Defeat. Okay. Oof. Alright, so if you thought that the last race was agonizingly long, this one is 50% extra free. Do me a favor and yell at me when we're at about 16 miles so that I know to... Oh, cool. so that I know to, it's Koopa Beach. You know what I know to do. Take the lead and go for gold. And then it, suddenly says, oh, it's a 3-lap race this time. Yeesh. I don't think Shadow's around, but I hope to God they come around someday and explain why they brought this monstrosity to the channel. Usually, people that bring good punishment games bring games from their childhood that they know and remember for being truly awful, and they don't have the affliction that I have that makes them think that all the childhood games they played are amazing. Good old Draken. It's an awful game, but I like it. Is there something wrong with that? Yes, there is, but we're just gonna have to live with it. I am personally looking forward to the next Draken fake-out that we have. Who knows, it might be sooner than you think. Didn't I have a 5-hour Draken fake-out once? No, I think I led with Draken and it faked out to... Jeez, get away from me. Faked out to... a Hat in Time. Feeling a bit bad for being pause 5 here, though. I feel like I took a long cut. Oh yeah, this is so Koopa Beach. Draken into Wronghold. The troubling thing with Wronghold is that we're done with it, right? We beat Stronghold 3. There is no reason for anybody to return to that game. I do have reason to return to the original Stronghold, though. I have not yet finished the very hard mode run. Oh, God, we're only 7 miles into this. 11 more to go. Not happy with pause 4 though. Let's see if we can't crank it up a bit. Where did he go? Did he just drive off into the water? Oh, there he is. Jinx, I might have a hard time getting position 3, let alone 1. Good grief, it's hard to overtake here. Come on. Now, where are your loser friends? I don't have that many miles to make it all up here. Huh. This is going better than it should, really. Maybe I have a hidden knack for racing games. Oh, or maybe not. Maybe the blue guy is just toying with me. I'm running out of miles here. I gotta kick it up a notch. Alright, now where is our friend in pole position? Does pole mean first? Sounds like it should, right? Because you're the first to the flagpole. If that was first place I saw, then it's not even the robot guy. The villains are just not even trying in this one. That's 18 miles! Come on! You cheap son of a gun! No one takes first place from me! One joke, one. I wonder what these coins are good for. It's pull because you're first to be annexed, says Kaiser. Whew. Alright, there we go. The Temple of Kopetopek. Only those brave enough to go into the Temple of yeah, that place may race in the Fire Festival. Are you, Speed Racer, daring enough? I'm not afraid of your temple. Your path will be perilous indeed. Beware the evil masked spearman and the fiery traps of doom. Seems like a con. Christ. Oh no. I'm getting chained to death here, but I'll just punch this guy's shins. Huh. Well, it doesn't seem to be on the cards. Let's head over here. And then Speed Racer melted to death. I glance up at the timer thinking, is it an hour? Can I justify putting it down? And no, it's only 40 minutes. I'm just hoping if I leg it through the temple fast enough, we won't have to see any more of it. I regret having missed watching you fail Baba, says Frozen Kaiser. What? I think many people regret missing that. Just make a daring escape from those guys. This doesn't look like somewhere many people are going to survive getting through, so I hope I am alone in the next race and just take first place. We still don't know if those are checkpoints or not, as it happens. Interestingly, if you hold up and jump, you jump that bit higher. And you'll fall that bit further. It reminds me a bit of Billy and Jimmy, as in the kicking is superior and you would never want to punch ever. Okay, this seems a tad unfair, but sure. Gang up on old Speedy here. Oh, I have survived your temple, let me race. You're truly a champion among champions. Okay, and you're telling me these other scrubs also won? Oh, only 10 miles. Hey, it'll be over faster. Kabbalah, is he cursed? Find out as you go head to head through the belly of an erupting volcano. I haven't ran into any of these scrubs. Their cannon fodder gives me more trouble. Ready, set, and let's hit it. So is this the Bowser's Castle level? Because I think it's the Bowser's Castle level. Down to the missing parts of the track. The lava everywhere, and the get the hell away from me. It's like at this point in the game, making it, they realized, oh yeah, we have the springing car mechanic. Let's put it to more use. This is going to be a rough 10 miles. Yeah, please find out which came first, this or Super Mario Kart. And given that Super Mario Kart was a launch title for the SNES, I have a feeling that it came first. Citation needed. I'm not sure if it was a launch title, but it sure as heck felt like it. What the fun bags was that? Alright, so 2 years after Mario Kart, and this gets everything wrong from it. Yeah, the original Mario Kart for the Super Nintendo was good fun. Maybe I should run that as a weekly one-shot, but I destroyed the N64 version so hard on 150cc that I wonder if there's really anything to gain from running the SNES version. I mean, no one likes a weekly one-shot that's already decided before it starts, right? Then again, I can't play as Wario in the SNES version. But I played as Koopa when I played SNES. He looked really bland. I thought there was something cool about playing as Koopa Troopa. Oh no! Oh no, no, no! That was too clever. Koopa Troopa is the best Mario Kart character. Is that so? Alright, let's just try and get rid of these scrubs so I can have a clean run here. Clean run. You know, you could tell me that Titus made this game and I wouldn't blink an eye. Ooh. Enemies can't be damaged. But they can certainly damage me. Oh my god. What is the intention here? You just gotta eat it? This game's seriously breaking my spirit here. What the hell am I meant to do against that? If they're behind me, they just ram right into me, and I don't get to see them coming. You know what Mario Kart, the game that came 2 years before this, had? Rear view. It also had a map. Ugh. Same devs that made Scarface The World Is Yours, Jake. I don't believe that for 5 seconds. Scarface The World Is Yours is the best GTA clone ever. I could buy that the same development company made it, but like a decade later, many of the people involved in making this would have surely moved on. Either that or that was their redemption arc. I did a stream of Scarface The World Is Yours. That was quite a long time ago. I got about halfway through the game. It's a pretty lengthy game and difficult to do in one shot. Especially since there is a fair bit of grinding in it for all the drugs. Oh. Radical Entertainment has made a few good games. Okay games, says Kaiser. You should stream it again for the newbies, says Dusty. I don't know. Feels like if I had the time for streaming Scarface The World Is Yours, I'd finish off Stronghold. Well, it's like most things. When I want to do it, I'll do it. Look at these guys, they just drive through lava like it's nobody's business. Alright, we're 1 whole mile through it. Let's keep that going. And I should probably prioritize grabbing the health, since any time spent in lava is time spent horribly dying. Look at that guy, just through the lava, not a care in the world. Three miles down, 7 to go. You son of a gun, what was that? These guys playing stupid games and winning stupid prizes. Could have done with those health pickups, but it wasn't happening. What matters is that we kill and keep moving. Is he cursed? Find out as we drive through all of this. And to think these guys made it through that insane temple as well. Was that a different kind of pickup I just passed by? Looked weird. Looked kind of brownish. No, I see it now. It was just another boost. Just looked weird at the corner of my eye. Alright, so far so good. No, I missed that. So since you can't change your direction once you're sprung in the air, it can be pretty difficult if I like go for a healing item like that, and then I quickly need to jump. I need to very swiftly turn the whole map the way I need to go. Oh, I'd love to nitro to start bringing back the lead here. I don't want to get too cocky, but cocky's what I do. You son of a gun! No! Oh no! Nice try, Speed, just wasn't nice enough. There's the thing, at an angle for the jumps, so if I slowed down I wouldn't make the jump. If I need to slow down to turn, ugh. Yeah, just embrace the frame rate nausea, folks. There is no escape. We will all suffer like G did. Been spending a fair whack of time at the arcades, actually, and been enjoying playing House of the Dead 2. Although I do prefer House of the Dead 1. Unfortunately, they also have House of the Dead 4, which is an abomination to the series. Now maybe it does take skill to play that game, but it's a bit lost on me. It's a okay. Guess I'll just die then. It's a real spray and pray one. There's an escape, Jake. You just need to get good so we can get to the platforming section. So I could just drop this game like a hot potato as soon as we hit 1 hour. That is tempting too. Anybody know how long the game goes on for? Like how many races are after this? That'll determine if I'm going to be keen on finishing the game or not. Okay, that was just stupid. Let's just axe this one. This is why, people, you leave instructions when you submit your punishment games, like play the game for a minimum of 2 hours. I always play a punishment game for a minimum of 1, unless I beat it or fulfill the objectives beforehand. And I usually aim for 2 hours, but sometimes games are just too bad, even for me. Racing games, they're ones that really benefited from the transition to 3D. Especially getting a feel for colliding with your fellow racer. I can't imagine how bad Burnout Paradise would be if it was a 2D game. I'm guessing really bad. Get off of me. Oh well, there goes my... Oh, okay. There are 10 cutscenes, so I guess 10 races, and this is our 4th? Well, all the more reason I'll keep on going. Who would have thought these car acrobatic numbskulls are not playing fair? But hey, I'm sharing last place with the cursed question mark guy. Sorry, he'll just steam through the lava to victory. Well, a quick way to check would be somebody goes to like World of Long Play and check how much of the game is left after this. Because, I mean, if there was very little of it left, I'd be inclined to beat it, but... I'm talking like 1 or 2 races after this. Good thing it's Saturday. If it was Sunday, oof, my everything would be over. What? It's blowing up in the air now. Alright. Gotta get this done. I was so close last time. Oh god. There are 2 races after this. Why'd I have to open my big old mouth? Right. Come on, Kabbalah. The real curse is this race. Well, done 1 whole mile and there's nothing left of our car here. Man, this game blows so much. So as you're probably well aware, I don't swear on my streams, but I'm really having to bite my tongue through this not to let loose a whole load of profanity on this game. Because this is awful. The whole experience of playing this game is bad. And it's certainly not aided by drinking in the same music every race. You know what game came 2 years before this and had unique music for each of their races? The joke is that it's Mario Kart. They did everything better than this game, whilst coming 2 years before. Granted, it had the limitless power of Nintendo behind it. Well, I say limited, they did bring us the Wii U. Oh, that was dangerous. That was dangerous. I didn't think I could make the turn, and I ate a lot of lava for it. I don't want to get too cocky, but I don't think I can proceed from position 4. But if I start breaking out the nitros, I'm gonna make like nitro and go right into soup. Thing is, you don't know where the long straights are, so knowing when to pop your nitro is tricky. That seemed beneficial. Oh, you just screw right off. Nine miles. This is where I blew up before. Okay, I guess that's the finish line. As long as I don't have to do that again, I'll take third. Treachery on the Siberian Express. On his way through Siberia, while standing on top of the train, Speed Racer is confronted by the evil gangs of assassins. Can Speed get to the back of the train and save the Mach 5? Back of the train, eh? I'm on it. That's one way to get to the back. Nice try, Speed. Get inside the train, you numpty. Well, at least we took someone with us. Alright, not dealing with the assassins is costing me time here. Let's just have them taste our lanky leg there. Nah, forget it. I gotta fight. Otherwise they just bully me. No, make good your... Where's my health going? Alright, guess I gotta take it slow. I mean, why does punch exist? It is slower and has shorter reach than the punch, than the kick. Even has a delay on the attack for it. Why would anyone do that when they can just kick their problems away? Some quite jolly music. Mach 5 probably isn't in that big trouble. Did anyone cotton on where we were for that last race? Like where in the world? be bad. Yeah, they can just stun lock you in. I wish it looked like I was really good at this game, but it just sucks. Oh no, I was right there. Guess I enjoyed it too much. I wonder if I can... No, I cannot. Okay, let's just take it easy. 2 more races and we could be done with the game, unless somebody was lying to me, which does happen. Yeah, screw you then. Ooh, okay. That was an ultra combo right there. Rusty says they looked it up as well. Should be 2 more. One can only hope. Nicely done. Oh, come on. I grabbed the ladder last time. Or maybe I'm just really enjoying this level so much I want to keep playing it. It's not impossible. I've liked Stranger Things. That'll be a simple move set when they add Speed Racer to Smash. The pause for the build-up and the punch actually makes it quite satisfying to pull off. Alright, this time. You useless piece of crap, Speed. Get on the ladder. What did you think about the ending of Season 3 of ST? What is ST? Speed Tracer? Stranger Things, never heard of it. I know what you're getting at, but still, never heard of it. speedier things. Now we're talking. Alright. This has been more fun than an entire jumpsuit full of weasels, but let's make the jump this time. And save the Mach 5. Whew. Alright, I have to mash jump to grab the ladder there. Jake, you have now spent 1 hour and 15 minutes of your life in this game. That is time that you can never get back. That is not true. I can get that time back. But sometimes it's better to live with your mistakes. Oh, sheesh. Nah, this is a mistake. There we go. Right. Any more for any more? It'd be dangerous if they kicked me off the train here. Whew. That felt very dangerous. Okay, it'll be super dangerous for me to jump in there, but also super dangerous to jump out. So let's just eat it. God damn it! That's what you're meant to do there. If you're stuck between a bunch of them, you just get clartered in attacks. Failure is acceptable, Jake. You're allowed to just stop. No, we've had nothing but success today. And we're gonna keep that going. Our Frostpunk run was otherworldly levels of successful today. Unless you were the poor guy that got eaten. Who was the guy that got fired up at the end? It is a success to play even 1 second less of this game. No. Think how incomplete we'll feel if we don't finish off this game. We'll never speedily race again. Alright, let's try and not take any hits before we do the suicide jump. Which means asking this guy to walk kindly into our foot. Good. Should stop us getting minced here. And then... same treatment for you. Alright, spray and pray. Screw all of you guys. I'm Come on. Ah. That looked like a clean jump onto the thing carrying my Mach 5, but... Not a lot of clean things in this game, especially not when our main method of fighting is kicking people in the bollocks. Oh, that guy was a go-getter. This level's just terrible. I mean, it's just the same thing. What, 12 times? I don't know how many of these we're jumping through, but they're all the same. I'm also killing these people, which is a bit savage for a... Oh, come on. You're lucky, Jake. Some real-life trains are over 2 miles long. Probably not the Trans-Siberian Railway. At least not the, not the passenger one. I wouldn't know, I haven't ridden it, but I've heard from people that have. They didn't mention a 2-mile-long locomotive experience. Man, it's coming up for 11. I could be doing so much better stuff with my life right now. Get on the freaking ladder! Okay. You're almost there, Jake. Don't give up. My soul is giving up here. Well, this game does not help the whole all licensed games are awful idea. They're not all terrible, but there are certainly more terrible ones than good ones. By a long way. Lucky this game is really terrible. I think you'd like it. Alright, let's try our RNG grab again. There we go. As usual, mashing pulls through. Sound effects for the attacks are actually quite nice, especially the punch. It's really cartoony, which probably fits the subject matter. I don't know anything about speed racing. Oh, nice try, Speed, just not nice enough. I wonder if I can seriously just start jumping over everything to get through faster. Doesn't look like it though. Alright, I'm feeling it. This is the one. upon all the successes we've had today. The frost punking, the weekly one-shot. It was all a lead up to this great moment where we clear this Trans-Siberian Railway. Kick and punch, it's all in the method. Not mother approved, but kid tested. I heard that Baba went pretty well. How'd you find the game? I really enjoyed it. Oh, for fun. I don't know what determines grabbing that or not. I guess Speed himself does. But you know, I mean, I should have set a more aggressive time limit on it. We should have known from the start that Puzzle Master would far outdo any of the jokers on how long to beat. You still finishing the game, Jake? I feel kind of committed at this point. Have closure, not get beaten by Speed Racer. Tap into my inner Yagamoth, I bet he'd have some hot tips for it. Speaking of being lectured on games, I got some hot tips on playing Street Fighter Third Strike from a colleague on Friday. I've really been enjoying playing Street Fighter in the arcade recently. It's good fun. Thinking of picking up an arcade stick and trying to get good, at least at a couple of characters. Alright, let's do it. Okay. Is the trick that you have to look back or something? This is just a heap of ass and chips. I've only ever sworn a handful of times on stream, and no crappy speed racing game is going to bring that up a notch. To date, there were 2 grand strategy streams, the original Resident Evil 2 stream, and ActRaiser did. It was under my breath, but it still did. But having a PG-13 stream is an important part of what I do. Okay. This is just true spray and pray right here. Let's go for it. Oh, that's great. They're all on one side. Amazing. Thank goodness the Mach 5 is still alright. Saved it so many times. I hope we can make it to Japan in time for the Grand Prix. And the train wasn't slowing down or anything. Oh, gang of assassins again? They just run out of enemies? Not that they do anything differently. Alright. I didn't catch the length or laps or anything. Ah, there are laps though. We're on lap 1. Must have been some info, right? But there's no lava. And hell, we just grab pole position immediately. Oh, well. Spoke too soon. Should have grabbed some Nippon steel while I was here. If it's laps, I'm going to go out and assume that there will be pit stop. Oh, jeez. Let's be having less of that. 3 laps. Okay, let's, once we do 1 lap, try to keep track of how many miles it was. But knowing that it's laps means I can take it relatively easy. It's fine for me to hang back in position 6. And then utterly decimate the competition on the final lap. That said though, if I get stuck in the middle of them, they're just gonna bum rush me. Oh yeah, for King Weeb, Japan is home turf. These losers won't know what hit them. Could someone tell that traffic cone to get off the track? Uh-oh. Next hit has me toast. I need this pit stop. Help me out, Chief. You bet, kid! And we're just gonna drive out with him under us? Okay, sure. Well, thanks for the repairs. There we go, roughly 6 miles. So once I'm at about 15 miles, I want to put the pedal to the metal. Well, why not do it now? First place will be as good as ours. We don't really have a rival here. The gang of assassins are 3 cars, and but that sign said a hard left, and we went right. Forget it. Why even read the signs? Let's just play by reactions. It's a shame we're not getting any good Japanese music. Why, if I wasn't completely focused on winning this race, I'd switch over and play the Japanese Texorcist music. Man, how could one game do so much right? Texorcist was brilliant. I can't take much of a hit here, so I'm actually going to give him the lead so that I can get an easier repair job. Can I skip this? Of course not. I'll just run over my pit stop guy again. Also, what happened to the monkey and the tiny Asian child? I saved them and then they do nothing? Feels like they might have had some impact in the greater speed racing world. I'll be taking my 3rd first place while I'm here, by the way. It's a monkey, what do you expect? Well, a fully grown adult male chimpanzee is very powerful and weighs approximately 90 kilos. Surely I could put that to use by, I don't know, throwing it at the assassin team. Right, we're coming up for 15 minutes. What is this guy doing? The answer is losing! Get out of my face! That's right. Your gang of assassins aren't the only ones that can... Wait, where'd you go? And why am I in position 2? What the f... Something untoward is happening in this race. Okay, well now I have first place, but what the heck was any of that? I don't need no pit stop. There's no room for stopping. Speed Racer is just about to lap up yet another victory. Don't you losers forget it. Hey Jake, I was inspired by your recent Frostpunk runs to try out the game myself. I jumped right into Extreme Endless on Canyon, and my city Amputopia has made it through the first 2 storms. Appreciation as always for everything you do. Well, congratulations, Hot. Jumping straight into Extreme is pretty extreme. Oh, who the heck is this? Captain America's really gone off the deep end. Wait, who's Trixie? Speed Racer, if you want to see your girlfriend Trixie again, pull out of the next race. Speed Racer never pulls out. Let's go. Yeah, okay. Never. I will never pull out. I've got to help Trixie. Oh, okay, right. I forgot. It's not race time. It's ultimate platforming time. Let's climb Mount Doom. Couldn't have worn some warm clothes for the occasion? Okay. You know, when we were on the train, I couldn't really put my finger on it, but something about it reminded me of the Tintin game for the Super Nintendo, if you're one of the 5 people on Earth that played that. And now I'm even more reminded of it with this. What is the point in this? I don't even know. Oh my god, this is platforming hell. Oh, that's fortuitous. Oh, now speed. Thank you, please. Napalm Sideburn says, Jake, why'd you have to remind me of that? You mean the Tintin game? Yeah, it was pretty, irredeemable, wasn't it? I don't think I can jump up that way, but okay. A bit of a setback, but... yeah, I'm thinking blind jump is the way forward here. Hop! Well, we're blind for good now. I'm not sure Trixie's really worth this. Can't I just do the race? Huh. Seems a lot easier to run past these guys than any of the ones we've had to deal with before. wonder if I can or should just run to the right and jump. Nah, too risky. See, landing after a long fall, that hurts a lot, but simply grabbing a rope with your arms as you fall, easy peasy for Speedy. This is really, really awful, by the way. I guess from here I can do this jump and kick some ass. Don't you dare. Okay, do that then. What? Okay, sure. No, let's not risk going further down there. That seems like a bad idea. Okay, I need a health pickup of some description real fast. Okay. Now this is beyond unfair, right? I run into those, they're just gonna... Okay, well, let's just risk it. No! This is some really, really messed up enemy placement. That's why it's called Mount Doom, Jake. Yeah, well. Gotta preserve as much health as I can going up here because, I mean, you jump onto those and you're at the enemy's mercy. Because if they go for this, what can you really do against it? Well, that's an option. Okay. Let's be strong. Got less reach on my crouching kick as well, so I don't see a reason to really ever use it. Don't know why it doesn't let me skip this cutscene of all cutscenes. I must have felt it was really impactful. But worst of all, I gotta eat the immediate attack. Okay, if I can get the momentum going, I feel fairly confident about this run. Of course, that's assuming there are no more horrible surprises in store, and that's a terrible assumption to make, most likely. I was lucky. If only I still did the movie night streams, then we could all sit back and watch Speed Racer together. Wouldn't that be fun with a capital F? Oh no. Oh, that's it. Here's a really strange way of jumping down from places. Yeah, I'll take that. Nice effect, but not nice enough to destroy me. Alright, maintain the health, and we can keep on keeping on. Unfortunately, it's up to these guys how that goes. Oh, I'll take that. But I have a feeling there's health to his left. I'm gonna risk that. That was completely wrong. Just had a feeling. Oh, knowing that I'm coming up to the final anything really puts it in a new light for this game, Rusty. Close. That was painful, but let's see what happens with this one. Get out of here, scrubs. Hoocha bugger. Work those pipe cleaner arms there, Speed. Well, at least he died, but what's the expectation here? Oh, well, don't mind if I do on that one, but now what? Oh, you are joking if I gotta make that jump. Oh, God. Now it's lots of jumping and grabbing and jumping and grabbing and... I hate this. Hate this freaking stupid game. Alright. No, back we go. It's so hard to do the grabs. You just don't know when he's going to do it. Oh, I gotta do that jump again as well. And there's... It looks like I gotta do stuff over on the left and then come back around on the right again. Whew. Soul Seraph was about a month and a half ago? Maybe just a month? Is that some kind of joke? There we go, come on. Okay. Manipulate this guy over to the other side, and... No! Keep going, speed. This game would have made a crushing 2 hours of health with JMJ pick. I would have put it down at about the 40-minute mark going, nope, there's nothing worth it. I would rather take all the punishments and play more of it. Just such random garbage if you take damage off these guys or not. I mean, maybe that's not the case. Maybe there's something fundamental about combat that I'm not getting. But if you jump onto one of these platforms, there is no downtime. If they crouch kick, you just eat that. Whoa now. Whoa. Well, good to know there's health there. Is it actually worth my time? Our survey says probably not. There's health coming up. Jake, imagine being a small, happy child waking up on Christmas morning and seeing what Santa had brought you, and it's a copy of Speed Racer in your stocking. I mean, I only got quality games on Christmas, like Paperboy 64. Best part is, it was just what I'd asked for. Why? Why? Why did I come down here? Probably for that, but can I get back up if I grab it? I don't like the chances. There's another health thing up here as well, so I'll just make do with that. There is health up here, right? I seem to remember it, but can't remember exactly where. Heavens knows I'm going to need it. That was a great... Christ, he just did the indescribable rage attack on me. Alright, I am not loving every laugh of this. Where's the health? Who remembers where the health is? Great. More health. Just what the doctor ordered. Off you go. Oh, grab the stupid freaking ledges! Ew! God. Hate this guy. Hate this guy so much. Well, there goes all that health I found. What? Nice try, Speed. I think I lost life by falling down, but maybe there's a timer, although that would make no sense. You know what? Screw you guys. Speed's out of here. Trixie ain't worth this. Come on, it's the last platforming section. We can make it happen. If I didn't have to watch that opening section every time, I'd like to take some risks on jumping far to the right and see if we can get an early opening. And I'm getting so pipped with this level that it's very tempting to do so anyway. Well, I tried. Alright, you know what I've never tried yet is going for this health. Can one get back up from here? Okay, good to know. We're back on Winner's Avenue. Oh no. That was some nice frame rate. Alright, I got a couple of health that I can pick up soon, so that shouldn't be a concern as long as they don't completely do me over here. Okay, well, glad that happened for you, but let's keep it moving for us, too. That jump is terrifying. Maybe I should give lessons on when to have precision platforming in your game. Alright. This is getting way too snake rattle and roll for its own good. Get off of here. No. Not done yet. We still gotta make the big crossover on the other side. What? Okay, right, there's a platform there. I was really wondering what the heavens there. Phew. Come the fun on! Let's just have less of that, shall we? Health up for old Speedy. Get down. Literally kick some ass. Come on. Walk into my dress shoes. Alright, we must be done, right? We can't possibly have more to do while we're here. How about no? Nick, it's just getting tighter. No, you guys get the fun off this cliff. I'm here for Trixie. Okay. Thanks, Speed. It was getting cold way up here. Hold that face. Okay, 13 miles on the Great Alpine Race. Let's do it. The car acrobatic team Bavarian Alps is the home of these great mountain racers. They'll stop at nothing to win. Not even the finish line? Okay. So I guess we're racing against Legendary Marvin here. Oh, this is a tad bumpy. It was 13 miles, no laps, right? Yeah, I would say laps in the top right if laps were a thing. 13 miles, eh? Hopefully there's health to be picked up because I'm already getting ravaged here. Man, I love not seeing anything about the track. The next thing that taps into me is going to explode my car. There we go. Well, at least we can be warm up here. Man, I had plans for today. Where'd they go? Let's just take first place and maintain it. That way nobody comes and ruins our day. As we just fly around on these humps. Lucky says, imagine if there were limited continues. No, I will not imagine that. In fact, I will spend the rest of my life not thinking about this game. Once this is done, it will be buried. I'll do everything I can to remove it from living conscience. Ugh. Like, the draw distance itself wasn't bad enough. You know, Hamster, I got a message on my Steam profile saying negative rep for Toki Tori hater. Are you behind this? That game was seriously awful, though. As in, I think I... no, I don't think I prefer Speed Racer over it. But Toki Tori was a... Excuse me, it is wearing on a bit. Toki Tori was a harrowing game to play. This isn't harrowing, it's just bad. Right, I need to seriously start making up some time here. Starting to feel like it doesn't actually change your vertical position when you do the jump, because I was crashing into a guy that was below me as I jumped. Well, at this rate, we'll finally get to see what happens when you don't place first, second, or third in a race. Because I don't think I'm pulling this one back. Then again, I'm in position 5 here. Some strategic nitros on this, what was it, 13-mile race? You say wrong way, but I read position 2. I mean, I'd rather be reading position 1 here. Look at this guy just ramming right through everything. Kind of disgusted. I would have preferred 6th place over 2nd. At least we crossed that finish line. Still, that was only one race out of many, so how did it go? What about those coins I collected? What about the stupid monkey? Who's that giant guy in the back? And the lady in green. And the, you know what, who cares, right? And that's all I get! Oh man. This game was punishment right up to the very end. I even beat the game and it gives me nothing for it. Where's the option for ultra hard mode? No, just. What a heap of ass this game is. That is 2 hours and 12 minutes of my evening lost to this garbage. So, congratulations to Shadow Slicer, who was able to bring a punishing game that was pretty hard. Punishing for me, and I'm quite self-assured punishing for you as well. All subscribers are entitled to put a game on the punishment list, so if you are a sub and you're like, hey, I remember this crummy game from my childhood or last week or whenever, give me a ping and I'll put it on the list. Okay, that is over. I am done. At least I'm done before midnight. So cheers for joining for this awful speed race. And until next time, cheerio.